In the best of the rest of the news, thanks to the conservative-controlled Supreme Court and its ruling in Citizens United, corporations are now protected by the 14th Amendment, just like humans. But does that mean they also have the right to push their religious beliefs on their employees, too? And can a corporation even have a religion? That's what the Supreme Court will be hearing arguments about this week when it hears arguments in the Hobby Lobby and Conestoga wood cases. Both corporations are suing the federal government over ObamaCare's contraception mandate, which requires insurance companies to pay for birth control pills, which Hobby Lobby opposes. Companies are fighting for the right to deny insurance coverage to their employees for certain types of contraception that the company's owners say violate their religious beliefs. But both of these cases extend far beyond whether corporations have the right to deny coverage for certain types of birth control. And that's because Hobby Lobby is also asserting the right to refuse to pay for doctors' visits if the doctor even mentions any kind of birth control whatsoever. They want to be in the doctor's office, standing between the employees and the doctors, monitoring the conversation to decide what they'll pay for and what they won't. So if the Supreme Court were to rule in favor of Hobby Lobby and Conestoga Woods, the court would be saying that corporations have the right to control which doctors their employees see and what's talked about during those doctors' visits. And that's just insane, right? Let's ask Cherylyn Harley LeBon, former senior counsel for the U.S. Senate Judiciary Committee and national co-chair of the Project 21 Black Leadership Network. Hey, Cherylyn, great to see you back.
Nice to be with you.
Thank you. What about, first of all, do you agree with this doctrine that corporations can have religions?
I think it's important to clarify for your viewers sort of the narrative around this whole thing because, you know, Hobby Lobby, and it's particularly the Green family, you know, they are supportive of 16 out of 20 FDA-approved contraceptives. 16 out of 20. They only morally object to 4.
They're opposed to birth control pills.
No. They are, no. See, this is what I'm saying. I think the narrative is wrong here.
They were offering birth control pills before Obamacare, but now they're suing to stop.
But let me finish here, because I think this is important for your listeners, because these are the facts here. They support 16 out of the 20 FDA-approved contraceptives. They morally object to 4, only 4, and that is the IUD, emergency contraception, Ella, and Plan B. That's it. They support 16 out of the 20. They morally object to 4. So this narrative that they are denying women access to birth control, Tom, I'm sorry, that's wrong.
Well, these are contraceptives.
However, they support 16 out of the 20.
Okay, so the argument you're making, you're still making the argument that a corporation should be able to say, we are going to stand in between you and your doctor, and we're going to not only decide what kind of contraception you can use, but we're also, the second half of the lawsuit, as you well know, is that they want to be able to control what the doctor says. If the doctor provides any information about any kind of birth control whatsoever, they want to have a say in that conversation. What gives them the right? How can a corporation have a religion? And what are you going to do when it's not Hobby Lobby? What are you going to do when it's a corporation that's run by Jehovah's Witnesses? And they want emergency room doctors not to be able...
Can I comment here? Tom, the point is there are several other corporations that take stands on issues. Some of them want to support environmental policies. Others want to support, you know, free trade. You know, the whole coffee, the fair trade.
We're not talking about issues here. We're talking about health care.
I know. But what I'm saying here is 16 out of the 20 they support. They morally object on those 4 types of contraceptives because they believe it terminates life.
A corporation doesn't have morals. A corporation is
Starbucks has morals.
A corporation,
Starbucks has morals.
Starbucks markets morals. They don't have morals. A corporation is a legal
they've made it very
artifice.
clear that they support gay marriage.
There is
and if
no
you don't
they.
support,
it's a corporation.
Exactly.
It's a legal entity.
Okay.
So the owners of Starbucks can say, we support the environment.
Right.
The owners of Hobby Lobby can say, we don't want you talking to your doctor about the IUD. But that doesn't mean that they have the right to say, you can't do it because of our religious beliefs any more than a company that's owned by Seventh-day or Jehovah's Witnesses can say, when you go to the ER when you're bleeding to death from a car accident, that ER doctor cannot give you a transfusion.
The point here is they feel that they should not suffer the penalties
Oh, I know they feel that, but
right?
it's wrong.
And also,
how is this
all they're saying is that this is restricting their freedom of religion and their liberties because they feel this is the type
Where
of
in the
coverage.
Constitution are corporations given religious rights?
But understand something. Freedom to access birth control is not dependent on your employer.
Where in the Constitution?
That's my whole point. Freedom to access birth control is not dependent on your employer. For example, we all have Second Amendment protections, but your employer's not obligated to provide employees with guns.
This
right?
is the law, is that corporations, if they're providing health insurance, cannot discriminate between men and women, and they have to provide all legal forms.
Let me give you another example.
Let
me give you another example. Infertility coverage. Many men and women want infertility coverage. Some health insurance companies don't provide it. Who says they have to? Some may provide parts of it. They may provide drugs. They may provide.
Cherylyn, we're out of time. I'll leave you with the last word.
All right. Thank you,
for
Tom.
being here tonight. Good talking with you.